Day 3. Yay, I got hair in my mouth. It's day 3 of Project Badass. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Oh, whoops, I'm still wearing my sunglasses. You can wear sunglasses whenever you want, right? Who said that it has to be sunny? So, day 3. The topic of today is being bad. So, what does that mean? Hey, Lizzie. Lizzie's a pro on this. So, being bad, right? First of all, what does bad even mean? The first thing that comes to my mind is, hey, lads, is detention. I never even went to detention in high school, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. And it's like, good, bad, yes, no. That's freaking bullshit. This day 3, hey, is about this quote right here. We would be wise to take more of our cues from the beasts and babies. Okay. What the fuck? What does that mean? So there's something that I like to call the rebellious inner child syndrome. This basically is the inner child in all of us that just wants to jump out of our skin and be bad. And bad, in my definition, usually means running around wild and doing some naughty things that would kind of make your grandma turn over in her grave. Or great grandma. Why am I talking about being naughty, and what the hell does this have to do with beasts and babies? So part of being a badass is not just going and doing everything you want and like going crazy and shopping and buying everything down Michigan Avenue and being naughty in that or other ways. It's about recognizing that we all have this inner child that wants to rebel, and instead of suffocating that child, you got to let it out, right? So Jen, the little goddess over here, she says, little kids are also excellent guides. Kids get so wrapped up in the joy of drawing or pretending or discovering that they'd rarely eat or bathe or sleep if we didn't make them. True. They're constantly creating in a state of free-flowing, concentrated bliss. They haven't yet learned to worry about what other people think of them, or that perhaps they're not as talented at finger painting as Lucy next door is. They're in the moment. There is fun in the moment. End of story. And then she says, we would be wise to take more of our cues from the beasts and babies. What I get from that is having fun in the moment and not having to hold yourself back the entire day, all day. And you might feel like you have to do that at your job or with your friends or with your boyfriend, with your husband, with your kids. We have so many constraints in our daily lives, even if it's from things that we enjoy, like our family or our friends or work. Sometimes you just want to freaking shake it up and escape. So let's cater to that instead of doing things that are self-destructive. So whether that's going on binge eating or drinking a lot, staying up late and partying, those are naughty activities, and they're fun once in a while, but let's not build it all up until this crazy unleashes and you just want to go drink and let this child out that you didn't even know was there before. Okay, so why is this important? We put so much pressure on ourselves to behave well, to eat the right thing, to do the right thing, to look amazing. The pressure can become crazy making. And eventually, we've got to let go of some of the steam. But usually that takes place in the form of self-sabotaging our health, when what we really want to do is be bad in some way. So this is where that rebellious inner child syndrome comes in. It's a way of rebelling against outside authority. So it's a way of being bad just for the sake of being bad. Most people don't like being told what to do. And if you do like being told what to do, then I want to meet you, because that would be an interesting conversation. Most people don't like being told what to do, but we are constantly told what to do all day long. It doesn't make sense. That's why kids like rebel and don't listen. And you're like, Timmy, go to your room, and he won't go to his room because he likes to rebel, and he's like, I don't care what you say. We've gotten older and we've learned to tame ourselves down a little bit, but allow that inner bad, naughty child to come out. So we just have to revise our strategy for being bad while still getting the pleasurable experience of being naughty. You ready for my 10 healthy ways to be naughty? Because they're fun. So I'm only going to give you a sneak peek of a few. But one, these got a little risque, so Mom might want to turn this off. So one is wearing a short skirt or short dress with no panties on. Yes, you can do it, and you will be alive, and you will have so much fun that night knowing that that is happening. Two is, and it depends how like risk averse you normally are, is going through the 10 line item at the grocery store with more than 10 items. But be careful, because I did this once intentionally, knowing it, and I got yelled at. But that's fine. That made me feel even more naughty. Okay. I do this a lot, but not because I mean to, just because I'm lazy. But try washing something that says dry clean only. Most of the stuff can get washed, but don't blame me if it gets ruined. But it's fun to try. Okay, another fun one. If you're on a date or with your best friend, buy tickets to the movies and just hop in and out of movies. Like, have a whole fun day at the movies, because no one really goes there anymore anyways, and just make a day of it. The next one that I love, even though I'm 25, is prank calling people. I love to prank call my mom. I love to prank call my friends. It doesn't really work all the time anymore, because it's like the girl who cried wolf, but it's fun. You should try it out. Let's see. I'll give you one more. Oh, one of my favorites is to have sex somewhere that you haven't had before. So whether it's having sex outside, going into a new place, just being fun and spontaneous, right? And that's not destructive to your health. If anything, that's good for your health. Okay. I'm going to share what I did today that was naughty. This is one of my favorite things, and I'm scared to say it on video because I don't want anyone at Whole Foods to come back to me and know that I do this. So every time I go into Whole Foods, which is a lot, I am so tempted by, they have that like candy bar station. They have these really, really amazing dark chocolate covered cherries. And probably like 1 out of every 3 times I go there, I steal one. And I don't buy any though, I just take one. And it's kind of like the thrill of it, of not knowing if anyone's ever gonna call me out on it. Because at what point will they notice that I'm doing that? And how many other people do that? And I feel like such a bad human, but seriously, if anything could go on this list, that would be my number one. So that was something fun that I did today. The sky is the limit on this. Literally, think of anything. Set your rebellious inner child free. And as Jen says, we would be wise to take more of our cues from the beasts and the babies. All right, guys. Keep being a freaking badass. See you tomorrow for day 4. Bye.